What is up, everybody?
Two.
What is friggin' up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Baggh'Cast. Saturday Night Live on the Baggh'Cast. I'm your boy Bags, the hostess with the mostest. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with my two boys, Greg and Sev again. We got a good episode for you guys today. We're gonna be talking about some crazy stuff today. Let's just get into the introductions.
If you go first, I think mine's too cringe, to be honest. I'm
That boy said, I think mine is too cringe.
Bro, I don't have an intro, but I'm gonna just let it fly off the ripper. It's your boy Sev. What's poppin'? Brand new wit just hopped in. We got options on the cast with the boy Bags and Greg. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. It's your boy Sev. That's it.
It's Kirk here. Hope you guys are having a great time because we're here about to get this rolling.
Hell yeah.
Camera, set, action.
Let's do it. Welcome, everybody, to another episode. Today we actually have some pretty decent stuff we're gonna talk about, but I want to start off with, how are you guys doing today, boys? How are y'all doing tonight?
I'm doing Andy.
Did you say you're doing dandy?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to put big words because it's a podcast. You may say how I usually say.
I'm trying to be educated.
I'm trying to be educated and use big words so people don't think that I'm a dum-dum.
Yeah.
That boy.
Man said, I'm doing dandy, my good son.
I'm doing dandy, sire.
Nah.
How are thee today?
I'm doing dandy, my good sir.
I'm doing dandy, sire. How are thee this fine evening?
How is thee this fine evening?
Oh, that's funny.
I'm
Well,
doing good, though.
You already know how I'm doing. See, your boy with the hostess, always high and intoxicated. So I'm having a dandy time.
That is true. That is true.
Gotta look like Greg, you know what I'm saying? Trying to use big words.
I am doing exponentially. No, I'm kidding.
But, my boy, my good sir.
My good
Back.
sir.
How is thy evening?
I am
How
doing
is that?
exponentially dandy, sire. I am having a wondrous time
That's good to hear, my good
here
sir.
in the cold lands of the icy topes.
Oh, I forgot. That is in the isotopes, mate. That's crazy.
Okay, what is that accent, bro?
What is that, Sam?
I don't fucking know what that is. It's just something. That's all I know. It's something.
Welcome everybody in the chat as well. Welcome to another episode of Saturday Night Live on the Baggh'Cast. Bro, this coffee is making me unable to speak right now, so I'm gonna put it to the side for a little bit. So today's episode is.
I was gonna say, are we gonna go rating or what?
Rating?
Yeah, rating.
Yes, sire. I have the longship ready.
Viking.
The longship has been set, and the high seas await us.
Let's go.
All right, so
Tide and favor our journey.
yo,
And
listen.
may Odin watch over us as well.
May
Odin,
Odin,
yeah.
may Odin, the Allfather, watch over us as we sail the high seas this fine evening. And the first enemy that we shall slay is the enemy of reincarnation.
Damn.
Bro, I actually, I saved a video that I'm actually gonna pull up, that I actually wanted to talk about. Let me see where it is. It was sent to me, actually. It was sent to me. Let me see if I can find it. Y'all go ahead and talk real quick. I need to find this.
Alright, so what you doing?
What am I doing?
How was your day?
How was my day? My day was fabulous, my boy. Shall I
Okay, here, I found it.
I did today.
Let me Let me download
Besides,
this real quick and put it in
You
the.
all do.
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Woke up early.
Man,
Feeling
been on that early
fresh.
grind. Man, been on that early
Mhm.
grind.
So here's how we're gonna do this.
That's good. That's good.
They can.
Anything? Did you get anything off of Craigslist or what, Greg?
Craigslist.
Get anything off of Craigslist? That's funny.
Funny.
I mean, you are Greg from Craigslist. You know, you got
Where
Greg, the
is it?
guy called Lizard, and then you got Greg, the guy from Craigslist, which is you. So,
Yeah.
did you
But
get
hey,
anything? I'm just asking you if you know, because I know your
Oh.
day was good. You woke up early, you did your things. So I'm just asking, did you manage to get anything off of Craigslist?
I don't touch Craigslist actually.
Oh, that's crazy.
All right, listen. So here I'm posting a video in the podcast talks, and I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna pull it up with the stream because, bro, what you mean the file is too large? Fuck yourself.
That's what she said.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
how do I pull this up then? Let me see.
Did you find it off of?
My girlfriend sent it to me.
It was sent to him. So.
I am. His name on TikTok is I am Mr. Conspiracy. All right, I know how I'm gonna pull this up.
Just send the link.
That's what I'm about to do, my boy.
Oh.
Relax the thing, fam.
Oh, you're a bucket, fam.
All right, so here's how we're gonna do this. I am Mr. Conspiracy. We're gonna pull up his video real quick, and I want y'all to. You guys can watch it on your own. Where is it? Bro, I need to find it. Oh, I found it. I found it. So I'm gonna post the link real quick in the podcast talks. I want y'all to give that video a watch. I'm gonna watch it with stream real quick, and then we'll talk about it.
They live multiple lives and get to choose what life they want to do.
Watch this.
Don't get me wrong, genetics do pass on, but they literally look the same.
Of dudes that look like you. Okay. So they just think that you've been on the earth since you've just been around. There's just different generations. I just wanted to show you just in case.
We're all stardust, baby.
I know, that's it.
You know?
What is my name? Look at this.
Okay,
This
so
is-
what do we got?
Oh, that's what I said.
What do you think?
What is this? In the beard and the cheekbones. And the forehead.
Look at that guy. That's a French actor, Paul Monet.
Yeah, we have the same foreheadish eyebrow, I think.
But that's the real.
Oh.
No, I kind of
That's
see
a
a little bit of.
revolutionary. Got the eyes.
I can.
Think you are correct.
Okay, so
They live.
like you can't tell me, bro, that this shit like. Are you boys done watching it or no?
Oh no, I finished it.
I'm almost done.
You're almost done? We'll talk about it.
I'm done.
You're done? Okay, so you cannot tell me that there is not some truth in this reincarnation shit because so the pictures on the left, these are all pictures from like years and years and years ago, okay? And then the pictures on the right are them now. You cannot tell me that this shit does not make sense because how the actual like how do they look like this? Is their whole like face the same, bro?
Same, yeah.
It makes no sense. Like you cannot tell me that there is not some truth in this reincarnation stuff because I don't believe
That's
it.
not reincarnation right there, my boy. I don't think that right there is reincarnation. I think that more is immortality right there because they are too similar to be reincarnated. I'm sorry. The way they look, the exact same. I'm sorry. If you were to put them like IRL next to each other, they're the same. So like, That's not reincarnation. That's immortality
Don't
right
get
there,
me
my boy. And
wrong.
They
the
all literally it looks exactly like them,
Genetics
dude.
It does.
do pass on,
We need
but they literally look
we need the keys
Like
they got to
the
the
same.
to the
The
fountain of youth.
immortality.
They got the keys to the fountain of youth.
I don't know, man. It's crazy. Like
It is crazy. I look a lot. Like,
it's crazy how much they actually look alike. And I wanted to talk about this because it really piqued my interest. Like I just don't understand how. Like I understand genetics and like family trees and whatnot, and you could just look like your relative or whatever. But I don't know, man.
Bro, those are not relatives. Those are the same people.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's not
Those are
even
definitely
it's
the
not
same
even
people.
relatives. It's like the same exact people. And it's so weird.
That's
I
what
think
I call immortality.
I think that it's like let's say for example vampires. Like where did the idea even come from? Like I don't understand, bro. Like
Somebody just woke up one day and said, "I want to suck your blood."
just out of nowhere, so
I
someone just
mean-
wakes up.
that's probably how normal people explain it.
Yeah.
That's how normal people explain it, but like to be honest, let's be real. I don't think anybody on this planet has the faintest idea to where a vampire and werewolves came from. Nobody
No.
knows. It's always been a thing, but they're so-called myths and legends now, which I don't believe because there is true because there is some people who look too much like people in the past.
Hmm.
And what's messed up is that there is no video footage because there was no cameras back then. There was no nothing. I see, if we had cameras back then and they had the same mannerisms as the people that we see now, no, I just say, hey, them vampires, boy.
Vampires, bro.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we'll never know because
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
we all what's it called? The people that lived back in those days could never tell us because they're deceased now.
unless you had a time machine to go back in time.
I think, yeah, if you had a time machine, if that ever were to happen, you could go back in time and actually figure out theories like reincarnation, vampirism, everything that everybody always has questions about.
And I mean,
I mean, I don't want to get into time travel right now. I think we can keep this for like another subject because I have a lot to say on that. I'm just saying that if we can go back in time and figure out answers, it would help us a lot more than what we know.
Well, I agree. But I still think they're vampires. Or they found the fountain of youth because apparently that's also a thing.
Yeah.
so
So
I have an
they-
article here
Well,
that kind of correlates to this. I have an article here that says in Italy, archaeologists discover ancient children's vampire burial sites from ancient Rome have been unearthed by researchers. This summer, in a tiny town on a hill about 60 miles north of Rome, archaeologists found a miniature ancient tomb. Inside the tomb was skeletons of children who died more than 1,500 years ago. The mouths are open, stuffed with a limestone rock about the size of a large egg. Okay. And it is believed that these children were actually vampires. And this correlates to what we're talking about now. Like, there's been so many articles and so many researchers have found what appeared to be vampiric remains, like the teeth being longer and pointy, and I think that there are vampires living among us. We just don't know, and this is just what I believe.
bro, vampires are real.
They are, bro. They have to be. Like
They're real.
like how are we finding remains that have bro, I can't speak today.
Vampire.
Like the teeth. How do
Yeah.
you explain it, man? How do you explain all this shit that has been found that all points to the evidence of there being vampires? Like I truly believe that there is something other living among us that we don't know. Like, and it even says here in the article that some of the graves, they had stones on top of them. And you know what they say about vampires having superhuman strength, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would their coffins have a bunch of stones placed over them? Why? And why is there people, for example, like Megan Fox, she is believed to be a vampire because she drinks blood and she barely even ages, if not at all.
You know what's crazy? Now that you mentioned that, bro.
I mean, look at her. Look at her. What she looked like, bro.
Bro, she looks the exact same. Now that I think about it, bro, she looks almost the exact same from when I saw her in Transformers.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She looks the exact same. The only thing that's different is her hair.
Her hair. I would say Keanu Reeves did change, but right now he looks the exact same.
I don't think Keanu Reeves changes. He just has a beard. He just has a beard. That's it.
Like, look at this. Look at this.
I'm saying from like the John Wick era, he hasn't changed at all except beard maybe.
Look, bro. I'm about to post a.
I'm looking.
I'm posting a link in the chat. Look, bro. It's. There's no difference. The only difference is the makeup, bro. You can't even tell. You can't even tell if she wouldn't have the makeup on. Like, she looks exactly the same. The left side was her in Transformers, and the far right side is her now. There's no difference, bro. There's no difference.
The only thing that's different is the hairstyle. That's it.
That's it. Take the picture that's on the far left and put her hair down like it's on the far right. They would look exactly the same.
They definitely would.
Bro, it blows my mind. And she's not the only one either. There's so many people that look exactly what they look like 20 years ago.
Yep.
But shit, I've been alive for 27 years and I look way different than I did when I was a kid.
True.
Bro. Bro, I've been alive for 24 years. Say right now, I look hella different. How you finna tell me, shorty from Transformers, from, what was it, 2007?
2007, yeah.
The first Transformers movie was 2007, and it's 2023, and you telling me old girl still looks the same as she did?
It's literally no way.
What's up, Rage? Welcome to the cast. What's up? I want eternal vampire life. Bro, I would like to be a vampire too, but only because I want to see how humanity pans out. If vampires are real and this whole immortality thing is real, I would ask a vampire to turn me because I want to see how life pans out. Honestly.
To be honest, I'm the same with you.
See,
I want to see how the earth.
But let's be real. Like, you know how vampires and shit, you need to drink blood and shit, right? I would love the immortality aspect, right? But like the drink blood stuff, I don't think I could participate. Just make me a day walker and that's it.
You could just break into a hospital, bro, and just
but that's
blood donations there. But
I won't see you.
That's true, but still, at the end, I'm not into all that blood sucking shit.
I mean, you would have to be if you were a vampire.
Definitely would.
That's why I would always, like, if I were to, like, you know, become something else than human, right? I would love to just be a hybrid.
Yeah. I can see that.
That's the only reason I would.
Or you could do like Rage just said. You could just go and for criminals and shit. You know, be a vampire that rids the world of criminals by
The anti-hero.
drinking their blood. The anti-hero,
Yeah.
literally.
Anti-vamp.
I would probably do that. I would be an anti-hero, probably.
Yeah.
Make the world a better place, but in the way that I have to.
Let me suck your blood.
Hey, you just robbed that bank? I'm gonna suck your blood, boy. Come here.
Bro,
Give me that neck.
imagine, bro. You catch the man robbing a bank, bro, and you all of a sudden you just walk up to him, bro. You just say, "Oh, you just robbed that bank, huh?" And then you start licking your lips, huh?
Jesus.
I think I would take vampirism just to see how civilization turns out. Like, do we survive, or
don't.
do we go?
If I ever,
Or we go into chaos and kill each other?
if I ever, like, one day, like, let's say vampires are real. This is a totally hypothetical situation. Let's say vampires are real, right? And a vampire would come to me and say, "Do you want me to kill you, or do you want me to turn you?" I would say, "Turn me." And then after that, I would probably fake my own death and become a ghost and just do whatever I have to do. I think because,
but
you know, I would want to keep vampirism a secret. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want people to know that they're real because we don't know that they exist. If they do exist, we have no clue that they actually do exist. So I think I would fake my own death and like change my whole appearance, do all that, so nobody would ever know.
Yeah, I mean,
but here's the real right to your hypothetical situation, right? Knowing, right, that we all want to see how it goes, would you bring your boys with you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the
maybe.
question. You gotta think about it, right?
Maybe.
No, because you got to think about it. If you choose to be turned, right, and that means you got to leave your family behind. That means you got to leave your moms, your little brother, all that. You got to leave everybody behind. But you have the options to bring your boys with you. Would you rather go solo dolo and for the rest of eternity be by yourself with nobody to do shit with, and every person you meet at some point they die? Or would you rather have your boys with you where you can ride to the end of the century with and enjoy every moment of it?
What do you
until
mean
that
to the end of the century, bro? We're immortal. There is no end.
the end of the century,
Unless we get our heads cut off or something, but
end of the century, I mean as an end of an era of humanity. Because at some point, at the end of humanity, you gonna be solo dolo immortal with the rest of the vampires that you don't even fucking like. Let's be real.
And they might try to kill you. You're gonna need backup at least.
You gonna need somebody to have your back.
True. I would need someone to have my back. That is true.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. Come turn your boy after you turn. Right?
Exactly. Come to the Netherlands, bro. Turn me.
Come to the Netherlands. Come turn me real quick.
Hey, yo, listen. If there's any vampires out there that listen to this podcast, go ahead, find me, turn me, please.
Go ahead, find me too. I live in Amsterdam, bro. Come find me. You can just smell me from a mile away, bro. I smell good.
I smell good.
I got that sweet blood.
No, I would probably. I see. That's what I was just about to say, Peach.
What?
I don't know if I would necessarily turn you, but only because of the fact I wouldn't want you to live that kind of life.
That's the thing, but the thing is.
But she's saying, "What about me?" So I guess she's already made up her mind. But
yeah, but the thing is, right? You're offering me the option, right? I have to make the choice. Put it like that.
Nah, fuck no. I ain't giving you no choice.
I'm
turning you,
choice
bro.
Oh, you turning me? Say less.
No choice for us, Sev.
Hey, bro. I was already gonna say yes, anyways.
I was going to say yeah.
I was gonna say yes, anyways. I'm not gonna deny immortality and being powerful.
Yeah.
Bro, being a vampire would be kind of sick, though.
Bro, if I was able to be a vampire, bro, I would be the new Genghis Khan. I would go for world domination if I was a vampire.
Of course you would.
If I was a vampire, bro, I would definitely go for world domination, bro. The only reason being, the
Okay,
only reason
Rage.
being, no, but the only reason being I would do world domination is so that humanity will unite as one to stop their main foe. You know what I'm saying? So they can unite and put all their differences aside.
I hear
But that's
that.
that's for a different time, because if we go too deep into that, we're gonna get lost in off topic.
Mhm.
But yeah, if I was a vampire, that's what I would do. But
Here's the other thing, though. If we were to turn into vampires, what's to say there isn't some secret organization out there that wants to kill all vampires? What are we gonna do then?
There definitely is.
We either try to run or fight them not like fight them all together at once, but try to take them off, take them one by one.
You gotta be smart in those situations. If you know there's vampire hunters and you're being hunted for being a vampire, you know that they know your weakness, right? Because obviously vampires, they have a weakness to something. People say it's garlic, all this other bullshit. No, I don't.
Yeah, but that's just movie stuff.
That's movie. Shit, right? You don't actually know until you become an actual vampire what your actual weakness is, because obviously the person who turned you, right? They're obviously going to tell you what to watch out for. They're not just going to turn you and leave you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
they
Depending
could.
on if the person is an asshole or not.
They
right?
could just to be an asshole.
They could leave you. They could. But let's just say it's a decent person that turns you and they tell you, "I look, these are your weaknesses. Watch out." Now, if you know that you're being hunted, the thing is, you already know that they're coming for you. Why not make them fall into a trap? That's
what
simple.
I'm saying. Like,
they know
come
your
off
weaknesses.
one by one.
Yeah, but they know
You
your
could do
weaknesses.
that.
Like, there's no point for you to keep on the run, because they're just gonna find you no matter where you go.
Just call Sam and Dean Winchester. Okay. Motherfucker watches too much Supernatural.
But I'm gonna just you know what? I'm gonna just holler real quick. Hold on, let me call my boy Scott McCall real quick.
Scott McCall.
I need a true alpha.
Okay. Peach just said, "Who is that?" Have you never seen Supernatural?
Have you never seen what?
She has never seen Supernatural. That's crazy.
No, you need to watch Supernatural. It is like 14
you
seasons.
need to watch Supernatural. Supernatural is a really good show. It's a really, really good show.
It's so good, Peach.
I'm Team Sam all the way.
Bro, how many seasons are there now? Like 14, 15?
15 or something?
14 or 15.
Are they even still going?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think they're on the last season. I don't know.
Did y'all? Hey, by the way,
say something.
off topic. Did y'all see
No, the show ended.
Movie?
Okay, the show ended. Which one?
There's a Teen Wolf movie coming out.
I haven't even finished the seasons. I finished like 4 seasons.
Apparently, they're bringing it back as a movie.
Yeah, but here's the thing. What was his best friend's name again?
Dylan O'Brien.
Yeah, Dylan's not gonna be in the movie.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to watch it, bro. Because Dylan is him, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He's him.
He was him. He didn't even have any. He wasn't a werewolf. He wasn't a vampire. He didn't have any powers. Nothing. But he was him, bro. He was him. He was the only fucking human that could deal with that shit, bro. He was him. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dylan O'Brien was him in those shows.
Yeah, but like, bro, if like the movie does well, right? When the movie comes out, let's say the movie does well, right? And he doesn't want to come back for the movie. Would you think he's come back for the TV show?
I mean, are they even gonna make more seasons?
If for example, right, the movie does so well, right? Let's just say, right, the movie does amazing, right?
Yeah.
That they say, fuck it,
making more seasons,
season or 2, right? Do you think he would come back?
To be honest,
that's where his career really popped off. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would.
Nah, you go ahead, Greg. I got food in my mouth.
Okay, I think he would, to be honest. I mean, it's where he showed his potential.
His abilities for acting.
Yeah, so I think if the movie were to do well, he would definitely come back because that was his time to shine, and he loved it so much.
Yep. All right, but we're straying again from topic.
Yeah,
No, not
we're way
really.
off.
Not really.
I mean, not really. No.
Not really, man. We're going into the other side of the sworn enemies of
But-
vampire, aka werewolves.
But still, I think being a vampire would be really cool.
Hold up. Do you think that vampires and werewolves are actually enemies?
I don't think that movies do, but I don't think that. To be honest, I
mean,
Like,
feel
let's think about it realistically. Right? Why would two of the strongest creatures, I would say, on this earth, besides a couple other things that also exist, right? Why would they be enemies towards each other when they don't have any animosity for each other? Let's be real. Besides, movies likes to pin them against each other.
I mean, obviously for the movies, it's good for the movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good for the movies. But like in reality, it's different. Like they have no reason to be enemies because they're both hiding in plain sight, right? They're supernatural, which they have their own abilities, obviously in human form as well. They have their own like weird abilities, but vampires, they always look human, so you can't really tell them apart from actual humans. But werewolf people, they have like certain characteristics. You know what I'm saying?
I think that the thing that gets in my mind when you ask that is like why you would think that the two most powerful creatures on our earth would work together,
because they have no reason to go against each other.
That's what I mean. They have no. I mean, it could be they could be fighting for something.
But bro, what would they be fighting for that's besides the Holy Grail?
I think it might be werewolves. Okay, just off my top of my head. I'm not trying to like say movie things, but maybe there is something we don't know. Maybe just hypothetically.
Maybe there is. Maybe there's not. You might be right.
Maybe werewolves are trying to save the human race, and vampires need blood. Most blood comes from humans.
Yeah. Okay, but
Val just said territory. That could make the most sense.
That's a good point.
That could make the most sense. Territory. I could see the whole territory thing. The vampires and werewolves fighting for territory.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think.
But then back to Greg's thing, right? To what he said, right? To about werewolves trying to save humanity, right? Because they trying to stop them from turning into vampires, right? But your point would be invalid because werewolves also turn humans into werewolves. So what are they really saving them from?
I don't know.
Yeah, so I think that is kind of invalid because they both can turn people if they want to.
I'm just thinking maybe the territory thing. Maybe they want more territory, turn more people into their race and not the other race. They get this big territory, or they work together or something. I feel like they're both creatures that can turn people, so I don't know why they would be fighting. Say they fight over territory, they try to turn people, and they want to stop the other race from turning. They want to have master race and the other race that have the least amount of people for some odd reason. That's just my thought. Sure, they could get along. But maybe they're losing their race, like they're dying off, so they want to have territory and get a bigger race than the other one. One's not dominant over the other, or they're both equal or something.
They're equal because they're the strongest. They're the strongest supernatural creatures that exist.
Yeah, but say like their race is dying off, like equal, like in numbers. Like, in case something does happen.
Then they would both do the exact same thing: recruit more people.
Yeah.
So you would that the state. It's a good statement, but like at the end, they're both gonna do the same thing: recruit more people
Yeah.
to their sides. So like it doesn't really make sense to why they would be arguing. It could be a territory thing, though. I do agree with that. Could be because like you know how in uh uh um you know how Dracula, right?
Yeah.
How people depict Dracula in the movies and stuff. I do
Mhm.
believe Dracula is real. I believe he's real, but
Yeah.
I don't believe he lives in
Well,
a castle.
okay, listen. Speaking of that, I actually have an article here that actually talks about Dracula, and the original Dracula doesn't come from some vampire myth. The original name of Dracula comes from the 15th century Romania, and a guy named Vlad Dracula, also known as Vlad the Impaler. While Vlad was a killer, he wasn't a vampire, but he did inspire author Bram Stoker to name his now famous vampire character Count Dracula in his 1897
Because he
book.
used to put people's head on the spike, right?
I think so. But
Because that's what Dracula does. Dracula puts people's head on the spikes and puts it in front of his castle.
Yeah.
like it says here, to get the origin of the modern vampire legend, you have to go back to 15th century Romania and Vlad Dracula, also known as Vlad the Impaler. So Dracula, I guess, comes from him. I'm gonna look this guy up real quick. Vlad Dracula. Vlad the Impaler. Let's see. He was Vlad the Third, commonly known as Vlad the Impaler or Vlad Dracula, was 3 times between 1448 and his death in 1477. He's often considered one of the most important rulers in Wallachian history and a national hero of Romania. He was the second son of Vlad Dracul, who became the ruler of Wallachia in 1436. Vlad and his younger brother Radu were held as hostages in the Ottoman Empire in 1442 to secure their father's loyalty. So I'm trying to find... Okay, here. The name Dracula, which is now primarily known as the name of a vampire, was for centuries known as the sobriquet of Vlad III. Diplomatic reports and popular stories refer to him as Dracula, Dracuglia, or Dracula, already in the 15th century. He himself signed his 2 letters as Dragulia or Draculia in the late 1470s. His name had its origin in the sobriquet of his father, Vlad Dracul, or Vlad the Dragon, in medieval Romania, who received it after he became a member of the Order of the Dragon. I've never heard of the Order of the Dragon before.
Bro, that made me think for a second, bro. The Order of the Dragons. Wait a damn minute. Because I've heard that shit before.
Have?
Yeah, I have. Like, what's it called? Me and my brother, we were talking about some shit like a while back, and he mentioned something about like the Order of the Dragons, like how you know how like mythical creatures, like how they supposed to exist, and like dragons have immense power, right? That they can also shapeshift into a human form, which is why the Order of the Dragons exists. Because, in I would say most of the member of the order of that order, if it does like if it's real, right? I would say most of those people are actually dragons.
Well, I actually never knew about this whole Vlad the Impaler thing. So now we know where the name Dracula comes from, and it comes from Vlad the Impaler from 1448. It's good to know. But I'm still trying to find why he decided for a vampire to be his story.
That is a good question. Maybe the guy who killed stabbed through the heart or something. Impaler sounds like what would be
the thing
impaling.
is, right? You seen the Dracula movie, right? to where he puts people on a spike, right?
Yeah. I know that.
That's-
Yeah, I know.
That's the impaler bit. That's what like Dracula is mostly known for as well, putting people on spikes. And probably that guy named Vlad the Impaler used to probably be
here
the
it
same
is.
thing.
It was Vlad the Impaler's thirst for blood that was an inspiration for Count Dracula.
So he was a vampire.
He wasn't a vampire. He just wanted to kill.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that because like he might still be alive.
It's
He
said
might
that the ruthless brutality of Vlad III of Wallachia, forged by the 15th century clash between the Kingdom of Hungary and the Ottoman Empire, would partly inspire Bram Stoker's classic vampire novel centuries later. But the question is though, why wouldn't they just make him? Why wouldn't they just make him a serial killer instead of a vampire?
And a vampire.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about serial killers, bro, let's talk about Jack the Ripper.
No, we're not talking about that right now. What I'm trying to say is like this guy, Bram Stoker, the guy that wrote the first Count Dracula book, the guy that wrote the first book on vampirism, why did he make Vlad a vampire though? Is what I'm trying to understand. Where did he get the idea of the long teeth and the whole blood sucking and that? Like,
There's your proof the vampires are real. He must have been one himself.
Maybe.
He must have been one himself.
Maybe he just took the name Vlad and.
Yeah, but if you want to use vampire characteristic, right, for a character, it takes one to know one. Let's be real. It takes one to know one. Either the guy who wrote the book was a vampire himself, or he was close to somebody who was a vampire.
Yeah.
To why he knows the specific details to vampires. And I don't like, you know how in like movies and stuff they depict them to being allergic to the sun and shit.
So
I don't believe that.
Wait, you have things Bram like Stoker was Irish?
Was he?
He was. Bram Stoker, the Irish creator of Dracula.
What the fuck?
Bram Stoker was an Irishman.
Well, I guess he was close to somebody who was a vampire then.
I mean, listen. Here's one thing, though. Here's the one thing that just popped into my head, right? It says that he's Irish. And in Ireland, you have so many stories about witches and all this other crap in Ireland, right? Like with the, what are they called? The
Druids?
The Druids and shit, yeah, bro. And the thing is, what if like the Druids created vampires a long time ago?
I believe that.
I believe that, to be honest.
That's crazy to think about, bro. That's crazy.
I believe it. The thing is, I believe in witchcraft. That's why I would believe that. Witchcraft.
Here's a picture for the chat and for YouTube of what Bram Stoker looks like.
Let me see. Let me see.
Here's what it looks like. I was trying to zoom in, but so that's Bram Stoker, the Irishman who created the story of Count Dracula, right?
I can't see the picture.
What? You should be able to.
Where?
On my stream.
Oh, I gotta go to your whole stream.
Here, I'll post it in the Discord.
I'm already going to your stream.
I posted a picture of him in the Discord. So that's Bram Stoker, the guy who wrote the books. And here is Vlad the Impaler, or how he was portrayed.
He look like somebody I know?
You know.
Yeah, I know somebody who looks exactly like him.
Reincarnation, my guy.
Reincarnation. We're talking about that. It's reincarnation stuff.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. He looks dead as like my neighbor.
Sherry, thank you so much for hitting us with the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Appreciate
Bro,
that.
he looks like my neighbor who lives 3 doors away.
You serious?
So
Dead
that's
ass.
Just go knock on his door and say, "Oh, excuse me, sir. Is this you?
Is this you?
Is this you in the past?"
Is this thy in
Jesus.
the past
So
life?
that's kind of crazy to think about, but
He
all
looks
right.
bro, he
Listen,
looks exactly
we
the
need to
same.
switch topics here because we've been
We're
talking
2
about this
minutes.
for about 40 minutes now.
All right. How about before we get into the triangle and the ocean bit, right? How about you put in an extra topic real quick and talk about Jack the Ripper?
Jack the Ripper.
Because I want to talk about Jack the Ripper, the most famous murderer known in the whole wide world.
There was actually I played a game not too long ago that was actually based off of Jack the Ripper. I think
Really?
it's
I played Assassin's Creed Syndicate and they had Jack the Ripper in there.
it was, have you ever played Until Dawn?
Yeah.
It's the same people that made Until Dawn. They're making like that series right now where they make the choice games, and I was playing one of their games not too long ago that had
Which one?
where
Beyond Two Souls?
they mentioned yeah, there it is, Dark Pictures Anthology. They mentioned Jack the Ripper's name in the video game. They mentioned his name as one of the most famous killers of that time.
I mean, that's because he was one of the most famous killers. Everybody knows who Jack the Ripper is. But
Everybody knows.
But my question is, how did he disappear? Nobody knows. That's the craziest part. Think about it. My man committed so many murders that he had an entire country terrified back in the day.
He really did.
And then he disappeared. Poof. Thin air. Not a single trace. Not that he is dead, not a body, nothing.
When they can't even find him.
They can't find him. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. How does a mass murderer like Jack the motherfucking Ripper
Escape from
all that? Like, he vanished in the thin air.
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of reading right now, and it says that he's never been identified.
He's never been identified. He's never been caught. Nobody knows who he is. He committed murders and he just disappeared.
Gone.
Tell me something. How does somebody completely disappear off the face of the planet? That's not possible. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. You don't just disappear like that.
You really don't. I mean, even if it was back in the day,
you can't.
Sure, their shit. They didn't have technology to all the shit we can do now, but still, a man like that has to be seen somewhere. Has to be seen somewhere. You can't just disappear at the planet Earth. Thought no one knows what you look like or anything.
Hey, it's me, guys. I'm the reincarnated Jack the Ripper.
Imagine.
No, but like let's be real, bro. How do you disappear like that? Like, anybody?
I mean, to be fair, that is right though. Peach just said it was really difficult to find out who committed murder back in those days because they had no DNA technology. And yeah, I mean that is true. It was harder to identify murderers and stuff back in those days.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that.
But the fact that he got away with so much and never got identified is very weird.
He literally went on a killing spree, right? Murdered a shit ton of people, right?
Never was found.
Never was found. Like, he just said, ninja vanished, and he was. Nobody knows.
Even there was no DNA.
He killed 11 people.
Still, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's still a lot. 11 people is a lot.
11 people in 3 years.
That's still a lot, bro. He could have done way more if he really wanted to. So he must have either specifically chosen those 11 people to be murdered by his hands, or they were just victims. It was either though, because right? He murdered 11 people, right? This makes more sense in my
Well,
head.
it wasn't even 11
murdered-
people. It was 11 women who were working as
Okay,
like working corners and shit back then.
Huh.
okay. So
There
he
might have
murdered
been a reason.
he murdered 11 prostitutes and disappeared. What was the reason, huh? What is the reason?
There definitely had to be a reason if he only did 11.
Graham just came in with something very, very interesting. He said target selection. He targeted women who were unlikely to be scared off by him or attract much attention. He attacked under cover of darkness when witness identification was at best unreliable. The murders happened quickly. His victims weren't kept alive for any meaningful length of time, and the murders most strongly associated with him all happened over a fairly short length of time. Lack of evidence, at least given the forensic science of the time, the killer left behind few. That, bro, it does make sense. And the crazy thing is, like, if you think about it, he was smart about the way he went about it. He was smart. Like he targeted people that had minimal family, minimal like drew them to places where there would be minimal evidence, and he was smart. Like Jack the Ripper was smart. And
Okay,
I'm not condoning what he did. I'm not saying what he did was a good thing. All I'm saying is the man was a smart man.
it was a smart man.
Given the technology and shit that they had back then, he was a smart man.
Okay,
He
but
knew
how
exactly
do you,
what he was
how
doing.
do you explain him vanishing into thin air?
I can't explain that. I can't.
We can't do that, but
That's what I just bro. That's like on my mind right now, bro. How do you selectively murder 11 people? You might
The legacy of Jack the Ripper murders suddenly stopped in the fall of 1888, but London citizens continued to demand answers that would not come even more than a century later. We still don't have any answers.
I feel like the answer is in the world.
oh no, it's definitely somewhere.
No, it's the reason why I say it's in the world, right? Because there's a lot of secret societies and orders on this world. That's the reason.
For sure, there is.
That's why I think one of these secret orders caught Jack, killed him, or trapped him somewhere and left him to rot, and never said anything. They locked the key, threw it away, done. Nothing.
I mean, that's what makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Unless he just died, and unless he was like in his apartment or something and died, and people just wrote it down as natural causes, never giving it a second thought.
That could also be true.
I mean, if you think about it, like they even said that while the murders were happening, they had no idea who it was. So they have no idea if someone just died. They wrote it down as natural causes, and that was him.
That could also, yeah.
Like they would never even know because they had no evidence pointing to who it could be.
Who it was.
Yep.
He could have just died and we could have died natural causes like anyone else, and they would have done like, oh.
That's a good point too, Graham. The amount of people that are on this earth right now, it is so hard to disappear. The amount of the technology that we have and the amount of people that live on this earth, it is so hard to disappear.
Bro, the thing
and
is
it's been happening. It's been happening even as of lately. Like for the last 10, 15 years, people have been disappearing and not being found. Like how does that happen?
The orders.
How do you just disappear without a trace?
That's the thing. I'm gonna say this. I think that there is a order that stands above everything. Like, you know how we have the society?
Yep.
And we have presidents and all this shit? I think that there is an order who stands above everything that goes on in this world.
There has to be.
Everything. So when some people disappear, they might be selectives for that order, so they disappear entirely to join that order.
You never hear from them again.
That's why you never find them again. Which is also interesting to what's it called? Fuck. You know how some celebrities, right?
Mhm.
After like a couple years, they change. Like, you know how Katy Perry had that fucking eye twitch to where her
Yeah.
eye was bugging out?
Robot, bro. Robot.
I feel
She's a
like
robot, bro. She's a robot. She's
I
a robot.
I feel like human cloning is real.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Human
You're definitely
cloning
not.
is real. Think about this for a second, right? Like I get that this is off a video game, right? Think about this for a second, right? So I'm pretty sure y'all have played Halo, right?
Woke.
Yeah.
Thank you for hitting us with the prime
you know
sub.
how the
Appreciate it.
Spartans are
Appreciate it,
children
appreciate it.
that were raised to be soldiers?
Mhm.
So put it like this: what if, because in the Spartan program they kidnap children, right? And they leave behind a clone that dies.
Mhm.
So basically, they kidnap the child from the parents as candidates, and they leave behind a clone, and the clone dies of natural causes after a couple months.
Yeah.
So think about it. What if some selective people, like I would say celebrities, are being cloned, and then their clone is supposed to pretend to be them while they're somewhere else? You know
Captured.
what I mean? Somewhere else entirely. So
Yeah.
why Katy Perry I was like that, you know what I'm saying?
Could be that, yeah.
We're kind of starting off topic here on the Jack the Ripper thing. I've been doing a little bit of reading, bro, and apparently he wasn't at first called Jack the Ripper. He was known as the Whitechapel Butcher first.
The Whitechapel Butcher.
I think
I'm not gonna lie,
that sounds better than Jack the Ripper.
It
Honestly,
sounds fire.
The Whitechapel Butcher. That sounds a lot better than Jack the Ripper.
Bro, that would be more intimidating than anything, bro. The White Butcher is coming. That's wild.
Bro, I've been looking up Jack the Ripper's disappearance, and nobody knows.
There's nothing. Like I said, there's an order out there who knows more than anything about this world, and they're making some people disappear.
They really are.
Bro, in just 4 months, right? August to November of 1888, he murdered 5 women, bro.
And nobody found him.
In 3 months, 3 or 4 months, August, September, October, 4 months. In 4 months, he murdered 5 people, 5 women, all prostitutes, near Whitechapel. Like, what, bro? That's crazy. Where the fuck did he go? That's a little scary, not gonna lie.
He got abducted. He got abducted.
Wait, Madeleine McCain. Who's Madeleine McCain?
Who the fuck is Madeleine? Who is Madeleine?
My girlfriend wrote, where did Madeleine McCain go? Or what happened to Madeleine McCain? She disappeared without a trace.
That's the same thing. Did you know that there's a spot what was it? There's a jungle somewhere, or like a bush. What was it in? I saw it on TikTok. I think it was in. I don't want to make the mistake. I think it was in somewhere in Asia. There's a forest or like a bush, whatever, like bushes, where if you go in there, you disappear. Did y'all know that?
Okay, I found something. It said, I'm in the article, but it said they were later cleared for suspicion in 2008. In June 2020, German police said that Madeleine McCain is assumed dead, but British authorities continue to treat her disappearance as a missing person case.
Yeah, so a lot of police believe that it was the parents that killed her and covered it up.
Yeah, but every cover up leaves a trace. As small as it can
and
be.
This happened in 2003, by the way.
Yeah.
Or in
See, but
2007, I mean. This happened in
yeah, in
2007.
2007, right? We're now in 2023, right? Where we have more
So
technology.
she would be like 18 years old right now.
Yeah.
18,
But
19.
like you said, right? They covered it, like the parents might have done it and they covered it up. Back then, yeah, you might have gotten away with it, but let's say people start retracing steps now with the technology that we have now. You'll find clues. Promise you will.
So it says
for
here,
sure.
status, missing for 15 years, 10 months, and 11 days. Presumed dead since the 4th of June, 2020. So for 3 years now, she's been presumed dead.
I don't think she's dead. Remember, people never die. They're just missing in action.
Apparently her family doesn't know what happened to her, and they wrote books about their daughter's abduction, and they got rich from it.
That seems a little suspicious,
That
to be
seems
honest.
too sus.
That's a
my
bit
boy.
sus. Not gonna lie, that they write a story about that.
Is a little sus. Like,
But I mean, like,
detail.
Yo, Woke coming in with a tier 1 gifted sub. Appreciate that. Thank you for dropping that gifted sub. Thank you.
That's a little bit too sus. You're gonna write a book about your daughter and get rich.
Get rich off it.
Nah, yeah, that's kind of sus. Not gonna lie.
It's a little bit too sus, my boy. I'm not gonna lie. A little bit too sus. Who am I to judge, right?
Speaking of serial killers, so here in Iceland, we don't really have murders like that. And we've only had one serial killer.
One?
Woke, thank you so much for another gifted sub to Sev. Appreciate that.
Yo, much love, my boy.
2 gifted subs to Droppy and to Sev. I appreciate that, dog.
Much love, my boy. Appreciate it.
So this guy is known as Iceland's only serial killer, and this was he killed 18 people. Everybody called him the Axe Bear.
The Axe Bear.
Yeah, the bloody story of the homicidal Axe Bear.
Wait, they called him the Axe Bear or the Axe Bearer?
The Axe Bear, as in the animal bear. This was in the year... Fuck, where is it? This was in like the 1500s. So here, I got it up on Wikipedia. His real name was Björn Petersson, and he was nicknamed Axe Bear.
Björn?
He was one of the youngest of 3 children born to an Icelandic farmer couple. When he was 15 years old, he began to help on the farm of a rich neighbor named Ormur in exchange for room and board. The guy he was working for died years later of natural causes and left the estate to his son. His son and Axe became friends and then gifted him his own farm. So this Axe Bear guy got gifted his own farm. He got a wife years later. And he was executed in 1596 for his killing spree. He confessed to 9 murders, but authorities found more bodies when they searched his farm.
Dude, that man was...
I got one after yours, Bags. I found somebody.
He killed 18 people. Yo, another gifted sub. Thank you so much for the another gifted sub.
He killed 18 people?
He killed 18 people. Well, he's accused of 18
man was a
murders.
blazer.
He confessed to 9 of them.
So that leaves the other 9.
His wife was also sentenced to death because she was believed to have helped him. But the execution was not carried out because she was pregnant.
Wait, what?
So the authorities believed that his wife was assisting him with the murders, but she wasn't executed apparently because she was pregnant. But get this, okay? So he grew up to be a killer, right? This axe guy. He grew up to be a serial killer, right?
Mm-hmm.
He got his wife pregnant and then he was executed in 1596. Okay. After his execution, the son was born. He also grew up to become a criminal. And he didn't kill anybody. The son didn't kill anybody, but he was accused of multiple R-word.
Felonies?
He basically R'd a bunch of people in 1648 and he was hanged for it. That's crazy.
Yo.
And then his son
Oh god.
Yes, another one.
also grew up to become a killer or a criminal, not a killer, but that guy's son. So the grandson of Piet also grew up to become a criminal and robbed a bank, and he also killed one man, which was his servant apparently back in that time.
Would you look at that? The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. But I more believe
And then
that would be
when he was being hanged, when the grandson was being hanged, he said, "If I were free, I would kill you all and eat your flesh."
Jesus.
Damn. If I were free, I would kill you all and eat your flesh.
That's weird. I got a one that's even worse that I didn't even know about.
Where the hell did Sev go?
I don't know. Oh, there he is. I got one that's worse that I didn't even know was in Vegas. No one told me this. Alright, his name is Samuel Little. He wasn't from Vegas. He was in Georgia at first. But
You said his name is what?
Samuel Little. He was first born in June 7th, 1940. And ever since then, he R-word when he was a teenager. And he started killing when he was a teenager. And he died in 2020, the age of 80, and killed almost over 93 women between 1970 and 2005. And he was convicted in I can't even. It's like so many states he was convicted in. First, before he was killing, by 1975 he was arrested 26 times in 11 states for crimes including theft, assault, fraud, and attacks on the government officials. And he confessed to 63 of the killings out of 93.
Damn.
Yeah, this guy was a serial killer for sure. He even knew how old they were and what he did to them. He still remembers. That's crazy.
So is
I'm
he still
reading.
alive today? No, he
He
died in
died.
2020.
He was 83.
93 women between 1970 and 2005.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah. The crazy thing is he started doing this when he was a teenager.
What the fuck, bro? 93 women.
Hey, no, that's
It
that.
was only
Oh,
woman, no
what's up, Jack the
man.
Ripper? Hey, that sounds like Jack the Ripper to me.
I mean, shit. This all happened in
That
the
sounds
States,
like
though.
Jack.
It's happened in
That
the
sounds like
U.S.
Jack the Ripper. That, hey, bro, don't care what you tell me. That man only targeted women.
That's true.
Jack the Ripper.
He was from Georgia. He wasn't even in Vegas. He came to Vegas and started doing this.
He was the reincarnation of Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, he's the better version of Jack the Ripper.
I mean, he might. No, the thing is, he might have been the reincarnation of Jack the Ripper, which means he had all the knowledge he had in
Wasn't
the
there a
past,
Zodiac?
plus
Bro,
all the knowledge he has now.
wait.
What?
Hang on.
What are you doing?
Just give me a second. Y'all keep talking. Give me a second.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's
but
like he did 60, he said, but there's still 93. So he killed 93 and there's 60 that he confessed to. So my question is, he had no accomplice, no nothing, he knew nobody, he killed all the people he probably knew. It was his mom. The reason he started killing was his mom was a prostitute and she didn't care about him at all.
Wait, did he only kill prostitutes?
I don't think it was just prostitutes. I don't think it was. That's
I
his
don't
story.
think
Like,
it was.
I think it was just women entirely. But his mom was a prostitute, and she left him, and he was by himself. He had nobody. So what happened to the other bodies? That's the question. The FBI caught him. Even the FBI caught him, and he confessed to 60 of them.
Here's
60.
another one. The Zodiac Killer. And I've heard this name before. This guy claims to have killed 37 people, right? He is from Northern California. This is the late 1960s, so he could still be alive today. He could.
He probably is.
The only picture that they have is a sketch off of a witness. That's it. They've never caught him. They only have a sketch off of a witness. That's the only picture they have.
Hmm.
And he claimed to murder 37 people.
Do you think he's still alive to this day, or is he dead?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think he's alive till this day. Just chilling.
The motive was uncertain. Criminal status unidentified.
Damn.
And the only thing they have is eyewitness reports. That's it.
That is insane.
Are you dumb enough to leave an eyewitness?
So I was gonna say that, but I don't want to be.
Date apprehended, unapprehended. So he hasn't been caught. He hasn't been caught yet, and this was it. They stopped having communication with him. So the Zodiac Killer only talked in signs, and he stopped in 1974. So they believe that he died in 1974, or disappeared at least. So ever since 1974, he's been gone, disappeared.
1974.
He basically wanted the cops to figure out who he was. He wanted them to catch him, but they didn't.
They still haven't caught him.
That's insane.
There's 5 confirmed dead, 2 injured, so 2 people lived from him, by the way.
Damn.
And there is a possibility of 20 to 28 total dead. And he claims to have killed 37 people.
God damn.
And then a couple years later, there was a Japanese Zodiac copycat. So somebody tried to copy him. But I guess didn't do a good job because that said person got caught.
Well, it's Japan.
Imagine being a copycat and doing that
Bro,
shit.
the thing is, it's Japan. Think about that for a second.
Why would Japan?
Why would you try to be a copycat in one of the highest technological country? You're just dumb. Go
The
somewhere else and be a copycat.
So the only person that was ever named in the Zodiac Killer case was a man named Arthur Leigh Allen, and he was a former elementary school teacher, convicted sex offender who died in 1992. So he's either alive and just chilling, or he died and disappeared.
Bro, I bet you he's alive somewhere, just relaxing, still laughing his ass off.
Yeah, he's not caught.
That's crazy, bro.
That man said, I left him so many times.
It's definitely crazy.
I don't know.
There was one that piqued my interest. I saw a documentary about it. I'm trying to remember his name. It really piqued my interest because this was like a recent. Hang on, let me see. This was a recent guy. So hang on. So here is a list of some people that are active to this day. Okay. We have the I-70 killer. Between April 8th and May 7th, 1992, 6 people were shot and killed along a stretch of I-70. The deaths occurred between Terre Haute, Indiana, and Wichita, Kansas, and Vox says there were striking similarities between the victims. So all of the women were killed with a .22 caliber bullet. All of the girls had reddish or light brown hair, between 140 and 160 pounds, around 5'7". Oh wait, hang on. No, I'm dumb. That's what he was described as. That boy Sev got the alcohol hiccups.
Oh nah, bro. I got the blunt hiccups.
You got the sneeze.
Bro, that blunt is hitting.
Woke, you just have to restart your game.
I got the munchies, bro.
So there's also the West Mesa murders. These are all women. All of the deceased are women, and this happened in 2009.
I don't even know. Are there any serial killers in Amsterdam?
Kill, man.
Here's one, the Chicago Strangler. He's still active. This was the last report was last year. Or they think there was one connected to him last year. Some guy named Hercules. Never heard of him. Juarez, Mexico.
Bro, so there's one. We have, what is this? We have one serial killers. Wait, we have one famous serial killer in the Netherlands. His name is Willem van Eyck. Was a convicted Dutch serial killer known for
John Wayne Gacy, he was fucking insane. Yeah, I've seen documentaries on John Wayne Gacy. That guy was
based van Harkstede. Bro, they called him this Dutch serial killer known as Het Beest van Harkstede. The Beast of Harkstede. He was convicted twice for a total of 5 murders. Bro, they called him the Beast of Harkstede. Damn. The Beast of Gévaudan. But he died. He died June 19th, 2009 at the age of 77.
Mm.
Criminal penalty, life imprisonment. Victims 5 to 8. Damn.
Oh jeez.
Span of crimes. 1971 till 2001. Damn. I didn't even know that. And I live here.
I mean, I don't live here. Like, I live here in Vegas, but I wasn't born here. But I didn't know a dude killed 93 women. Never knew that until now.
Bro, his name is so dope.
Bro, you want to hear something crazy though?
Mm.
2 of the most notorious serial killers. We're talking Jeffrey Dahmer and John Wayne Gacy.
Mm-hmm.
Dahmer got baptized on the same day that John Wayne Gacy died. And here's the crazy thing. That same day, there was a solar eclipse, bro. That's wild to think about because I think that is some fucking supernatural or some shit that we can't fucking explain, bro.
Yeah.
And that is wild to me that they both of these notorious serial killers had something happen to them on a solar eclipse. John Wayne Gacy was executed and Dahmer got baptized and converted to Christianity the same day. They both of these things happened the same day, and it was on a solar eclipse.
Are you thinking like his soul or something went into him when he got baptized?
No, I don't know.
Bro, let's be real. We don't have the answers.
We definitely don't. That is weird.
That
Both of them do have.
weird,
One of them
bro.
dies, one of them gets baptized, and there's a solar eclipse on that same day. All at the same time.
Crazy? I've seen a solar eclipse once in my life.
I think I've seen 2.
I've seen it once. I might have slept through the other one. But I've seen one in my life, and that's when I was little. But that shit was... Bro, I'm not gonna hold you. I really thought the world was ending when I saw that shit. Bro, like, I'm a child, bro. Like, I'm fucking 11 to 12 years old. I see a solar eclipse. I'm like, damn.
The sun just goes black, like, oh no.
What the? Anissa? Okay, should we change the topic or what?
I mean, we could. I mean, it's up to you guys.
Well, listen, this has been a really good episode. We have been talking now for an hour and a half, and that is normally when we go into the questions.
Shit. It's already been that long, guys.
It's already been an hour and a half, bro.
My God.
We've been talking so much about this shit. And I think all of us have been just talking nonstop. It's been a good episode, guys.
Sure.
So what I want to say real quick is if you haven't already, make sure you hit that freaking button down there. You see that red button over, I think it's over there or over there. Hit that red button or else I'm haunting you in your dreams tonight.
Hey,
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Hey,
don't test me. I'll do it.
Hang on, I want.
But now, for real, make sure y'all hit that like button. Leave some comments down below.
And let me tell you one thing. You best fucking hit that subscribe button, or else I'm gonna become your sleep paralysis demon.
Your sleep paralysis demon.
I don't think you want Sev standing over you, just acting crazy. I don't think you want that.
Arms could be flailing on everything. You don't want that.
We would talk about that now, Val, but we're already an hour and a half in, and we gotta keep a schedule.
What are you gonna talk about now?
So now that y'all have hit the subscribe button down below, y'all have left a like on the video and left a comment,
notification.
We are going to get into the chat questions here for about 15 minutes. For about 15, 20 minutes, we're going to do a Q&A. So, chats, if you will, go ahead.
Go ham.
Go ham with the questions, and I will answer all the questions as they are written in a row.
And I will try to answer them.
And
as
Sev will
honestly as I can.
be quiet.
No, I won't. No, I won't. Smack the shit out you, boy.
So, go ahead. Ask your questions, and we will... Pineapple on pizza? Yes.
Yes.
No, you're disgusting.
It belongs on pizza, Sev.
Nah, bro. Pineapples on pizza? Yes.
Bro,
my favorite. My favorite.
Bro, y'all might as well be fucking serial killers in the sky.
Okay, buddy.
No, the funny thing is, my little brother says that all the time.
Bro, like, what are you, a serial killer, bro? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Pineapple on pizza? Yes. All the way. All the way.
Pineapple pizza all the way. What you mean? That makes pizza.
Fuck no. Y'all are serial killers in the skies. I don't care. Fuck no. Y'all are weird. There's something wrong with y'all, man.
Socks with sandals? Depends.
Depends.
Depends. Here in Iceland, I wear socks with my sandals because it is cold.
Same here in Amsterdam.
But if I was like in Florida, then no, I'm not gonna wear socks with my sandals.
I don't at all because it's Vegas and you go out there and it's steaming hot. So only if it's in my house and I'm just walking around with them, then socks. Yeah.
I mean, I got socks and I'm wearing sandals right now.
You motherfucker.
I got my little sandal things right here.
Weird motherfucker.
Do you guys believe in reincarnation? In my opinion, when you're born as a baby, your cries are from losing your memories of your past loved ones. I have actually talked about this before while playing Apex. I think this is my belief. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the light at the end of the tunnel that people talk about when they're dying is the hospital lights on the other side, and you're being reborn into your new body. And you crying is you crying about dying. And as you grow up, your mind starts to deteriorate and you start to lose the memories of the past. That's what I think.
I 100% agree on that. To be
That
honest,
is what I believe.
Could be.
But we'll never know.
We'll never know until it happens.
Yeah, but even then, we're going to lose our memories while we...
Let me try it out real quick.
Let me try it out real quick.
That's crazy, Seth.
I'll be right back. Hold on. Give me a second.
Imagine.
BRB.
Any other questions, chat? Come on now. Come on now. We're keeping our answers short and sweet to get as many questions in as we can.
Bro, I'm holding my goddamn kunai in my hand. I gotta stop. I gotta put this motherfucker away.
Yeah, you should probably not be doing that.
No, because I keep fucking scratching my, what's it called? What is this called?
Fake?
No, the back of my fucking, the backboard of the bed. I keep scratching it.
Oh, the headpiece?
Yeah, I keep going back and forth with it. Matter of fact, let me put it in the bedboard real quick. It didn't even go through that.
Wow, guys, today has been a really good episode. Can evil be inherited? What, you mean like passed down through blood?
Yes.
I think that if you are a murderer or whatever goes on in your fucking head, I believe that if you have children, it passes on to them. I mean, we were literally just talking about it earlier. The Icelandic serial killer. He had a son who turned out to be a criminal, and then his son also turned out to be a criminal.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that evil can be inherited. Yes.
I mean, no, it's gonna sound sometimes it cannot. It depends on what happens.
I mean, sure. There's many people that are serial killers that have had a child and that child turns out okay. Like I for sure that is true, but I believe that it is possible to pass it down through
Oh,
genetics.
it's definitely possible. I'm just
Oh,
saying,
it's
like,
definitely possible
sometimes
because I can confirm it.
they can come out good or they can come out
That boy
like
Sev is
your
admitting to
blood.
murder right now.
Seth, imagine.
He said, "I can definitely
I
confirm that shit."
I can
I
definitely
can confirm it.
I can definitely confirm it because my father, he wasn't the greatest person. So, and guess what? Somehow I'm just exactly like him. My motherfucking tells me all the time, not the greatest person. So, you know what? We moved because the light at the tunnel is short and life is short.
Bro,
And plus, I do have
damn
a lot
guys. Do you think music has healing properties in regards to mental
No.
health and stability?
No.
Yeah,
I
actually,
do.
believe that.
I do believe in
do
that
believe
because let me tell you why right now. I'm not gonna go into this. I'm not gonna go like really deep into this right now because we're gonna leave it for another podcast, which might actually be the next one. I'm thinking of going into mental health in the next podcast, or maybe a couple ones after that. But I have had like my life has not been easy, and music has got me through a lot of that. Being able to listen to music has gotten me through a lot of shit that I don't think I would have gotten through without music.
Yeah.
So I do think that music can help you through mental health and also make you more stable. I do believe so. I also think that music can have a bad influence on the people, on just society in general, especially today. I think that the hip hop that is being made now is very I think it is very bad for the youth. I think for example, like all this Ice Spice and all this crap it's all rotting.
Brains.
I think it makes you, I think listening to that type of music makes you a worse person. Obviously I'm not saying that it's going to happen to everybody, but obviously there's a lot of people out there that just listen to music because it's music, that just like the song for the song, you know what I mean? But I still think that today's youth should have different music. That is my opinion.
Yes, I definitely believe that.
And I think that music can change a person. I think music can save a person. I think music can also make someone worse. So, yeah, that's my take on it. Music can rot your brain.
Music can either heal or rot your brain.
Too much influence.
Much.
I mean, you can see it in every single fucking human that listens to fucking rap music.
Oh yeah, you can definitely see that.
That is true.
Think about is money and bitches.
Mm-hmm.
But most of them are broke, and they still try to ball when they can't because my favorite rapper is doing it, means I can do it too.
Oh, Seb, you should see Vegas, dude. There's so many tourists that are acting like how you're saying. They can't even get into the casino.
Bro, like, relax the ting, yeah? Relax the ting. You're not like that, fam. You're not. Relax it, yeah? So manage your beat, fam.
Do you think Batman could solve all these murder mysteries? Probably.
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
Yes.
Probably.
Definitely yes, bro. Put Detective Batman on the case, bro. He'll solve it.
He'll solve it in a second, I promise you. With all the technology he had, if he went back there to the past with the technology he has now, yes, that's a definitely yes.
All right, listen. While y'all are asking questions down in the chat, I do want to talk about something real quick. The support on these first 2 episodes has been wild. I'm not talking about in views. I'm not talking about in statistics. I'm just talking about off scenes or like behind the scenes. I've been talking to a lot of people, and a lot of people have liked the podcast and think that we are doing it good. And I want to just say thank you to everybody that's in the chat right now, and to everybody on YouTube that is watching. Thank you for the support. And this is something that I'm going to try to make a thing that I do every week.
Looks like I'm not going outside today.
So just thank you guys for the support on these podcasts. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and now we can. Do you think I'd be a good serial killer finder? If I was the serial killer, then yes, you would. And you have proved that time and time again on Among Us.
Oh yeah, she definitely has.
You have proved, bro. I literally, bro. When we're playing Among Us, I cannot be imposter without my girlfriend being like, "He's the imposter." Every single time I get it, she calls me out first round every time. Like, how do you know, bro?
Bro, that means you're a terrible liar.
No, I won't even, bro. I'll literally. There was this one round where I got imposter. One round ended, a body was found, and I didn't say anything, and she just said it's probably Bags. I was like, bruh, why?
And she knew instantly somehow it was Bags.
Like,
bro,
I wasn't even surprised by it.
You might have a little mannerism whenever, you might do something, you know what I'm saying? Whenever the body gets found.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, that
the
might
body
be
was
it,
found.
see?
I didn't talk because other people were talking, and she just went, I think it's Bags.
That might be it right there, Chief. Think about it. You're not saying shit. Think about it.
She always says that it's her gut feeling.
Yeah.
Yes, Faye, these will be posted on another platform. All podcasts will be posted on YouTube a couple of days or the day after, whenever I get to editing the footage. That boy listening to Ice Spice right now.
No, I'm not. It's stuck in my head because of TikTok, bro. I've been seeing too many baddies throwing it back.
Okay, of course, I was on TikTok for that.
Nah, bro, but the thing is, I was gonna go after this, right? I was gonna go to, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna go to the bar, but I was gonna go to the club instead. And, bro, I look out my fucking window, bro. There's this giant fucking black dog standing on the playground. I said,
you're fine.
I said, rewind. I'm going back here. I ain't going nowhere.
All right, we got about 5-10 more minutes for questions. So we'll just you thought I was feeling you? Okay, Aspect. You need to.
You thought I was feeling you? The nigga a bunch.
Oh, stop.
Okay, buddy. You need to be in jail. You need to go to jail and be castrated. You should not be able to have children.
No. Bro, I need this thing down here, okay?
No children for Sev.
No children for Sev.
Bro, I'm having children.
I'm gonna have children one day too, for sure.
Bro, I need a mini me, bro.
I need a mini me.
I need a mini me, bro. If I had a mini me, bro, world would be 10 times better, bro. That's why I sometimes, bro, I wish I was a fucking twin, bro. The world would be 10 times better with 2 of me. Definitely.
When can I be on your next podcast? Whenever.
Who said that?
My girlfriend.
Yuki?
Yeah.
She's not allowed.
He's just instantly said she's not allowed.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But yeah, Faye, all of these, like I was saying, all the videos will be posted on YouTube. And soon, once we get the podcast rolling a bit and whatnot, we will start posting like clips of the podcast on TikToks and all this stuff.
TikToks.
This is why you stay rusty in Apex? That's crazy, Sev.
This is why
let my girlfriend talk to you like that?
This is why you stay in Baggs' backpack, even though he's trash.
Okay, buddy.
He's trash.
All right, guys. We're an hour and 45 minutes in. So, like I said again, thank you everybody for the support on the last two, on this episode and the last one. The support was awesome. Awesome. And today's podcast was really good, boys. We got a lot of talking in. It was we actually stayed on pretty much the same topic for almost an hour, which we weren't gonna do, but we ended up doing.
Bro, it just got interesting. You know what I'm saying? When something gets interesting and it grabs your attention, you just want to go with the flow.
That's facts. That's
facts.
Just
want to keep rolling with it.
I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. I ain't do no research for this week's podcast.
I didn't do none either. I didn't do none either.
Do you think any of us did, Sev?
Why do you think I was researching while you guys were talking?
The only research I did, Sev, was to make an intro and an outro for the podcast. All the research I did.
Bro, even that, bro. Fuck intros, bro. Just go with your feelings tell you to say, man. Just say what's on your mind. That's what I do all the time. Even though sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you shouldn't really say everything that's on your...
Yeah, Sev, you don't want to know what's in my mind.
I don't think you want to know what's in mine, bro. Mine is, I think, out of everybody here, I think mine is the worst. I really do.
Probably.
I faithfully believe I have the worst demons up there.
All right, so listen. Like I said, thank you everybody for supporting on the last two episodes. You guys are awesome sauceum in the blossom. Make sure you'll hit the little red button down below. Hit the like button. Otherwise, we're gonna haunt you. We're gonna haunt you in your dreams.
In your fucking dreams.
We're everywhere. But
I'll be, bro, I swear to God, if you don't hit that like button, bro, and subscribe and hit the bell notification, bro, I'm gonna turn into the It Clown, bro, and I'm gonna start haunting you every corner of your fucking house.
He's gonna be in every sewer drain waiting for you.
Sewer drain you go to, bro, you gonna see me. Word to my mother.
All right. Well, chat, thank you for being here. Thank you for chilling in the podcast while me and the boys are talking. Next week, we will have a guest speaker with us next week. She goes by the name of Cherry Time Bomb.
Cherry the ticking time bomb.
She will be our guest speaker next week. She was going to be today, but she was busy, so we had to put her in next week.
Damn, she said, I'm too busy for y'all. I'm high class. Hey.
Shut the fuck up, Sev.
Sev.
Bro.
So yeah,
that's been the cast.
It's been Saturday Night Live, bro. I cannot say this sentence.
It's been
Saturday Night Live on the Baggh'Cast. Holy moly! I have not been able to say that sentence once today without messing up. Make sure y'all tell someone that you love them, because life is short. Make sure y'all tell someone you love them. Make sure you give your mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters and cousins a hug. Make them feel loved, because you never know what someone else is going through.
Exactly.
And
always stay real, stay safe, be yourself, and don't be afraid to make mistakes, because that's the only way you process in life and get further to the goal and the person you gotta be.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Anyway, I've been your boy Baggs. It's been real. We will see you guys in the next episode, which is next Saturday. I know I started a little late today. Let's just say I was quote unquote busy.
Quote unquote busy, yeah.
So we started an hour late, but it's all good.
Alright, well, that was Baggs. It's your boy Sev. Keep it real, keep it a buck, stay true to yourself, and I'm outie.
What's up? It's your boy Greg from Vegas, and that's the Baggh'Cast. See you next Saturday. Peace.
Make sure y'all hit that button.
Hit the button.
Goodbye.
The fucking button.